Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of NostalgiaCraft. I'm in my closet with Mitch.
I don't know why you're in your closet. Is that for soundproofing, or is this a segue into a coming out joke?
Nope.
Well, what I heard is I'm in the closet with Mitch. So
yeah.
I don't know about that, but
Mitch.
you got some explaining too there, buddy.
Skydoesminecraft. Skydoesminecraft.
Dang.
So listen, guys. Today is the finale, the final episode. Now, if you didn't hear that already, we have the legendary Deadlox. You guys harassed him enough after I said that he wouldn't come on to make it so that now he's like, all right, guys, hold on. Relax.
And they did. And you guys really
harassed the crap out of him.
did. Like,
So-
it wasn't just you went out of your way to, like, you know, find my new brand or anything. It's just I heard it on Twitter. I heard it on Instagram. I actually, like, no offense to anybody, I actually blocked the comments.
Oh no.
Just because it was like
It's a lot,
it was
guys.
getting
We are
pretty bad.
overwhelming. We are a little overwhelming. So with that being
No,
said,
but
I mean,
I understand. I understand. And to be honest, you know, a lot of people seeing this, a lot of people probably, you know, even heard myself saying, I'm not even sure I'm going to do this.
yeah.
Just, you know, just
Well,
because. But,
I want to. Can I clarify on that a little bit?
yeah.
Ty has had, like, and we're gonna get into this episode, but he's got like a full adventure in life outside of the Minecraft world, and I'll let him go into that. But you know, if he wants to, and if he so chooses.
Oh,
to.
yeah.
But
Yeah, of course.
like he's a
But
very
first-
busy man now.
Before we get into it, I do want to say, you know, it is nice being in a recording, you know, now that we're in here with, you know, with you, Adam, and even you, Mitch. It's
And even you, Mitch.
Even me. Oh.
it
Sends a shiver down
definitely
my
is
spine with
nostalgic. It's nostalgic.
No, it's cool, man, for sure. I built this little podcast station up top of Captain Spankle's house. If we want to
What?
chill
What?
at the
Oh.
podiums.
There's a
Ooh,
podcast
I see that.
area up here.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's pretty
Look
trash.
at
but
this.
it's
You're
here.
kind of fancy.
All right, let me get up here. I gotta be able to fly. That's what I need. All right, let me see. How did you even get up here, Mitch?
I did the boat hill parkour, but I just installed some fresh ladders.
Ah, some good fresh ladders. Tasty.
Yeah, on this other side here. Please, this way, sir.
Up to the podcast. Mm-hmm. So, guys,
The world's
by the
greatest
way,
microphones.
Since this is the final episode of NostalgiaCraft, maybe go ahead and slap that like button. Comment down below. Do you want a new series? Do you want a new series? Do you want one? Do you want a new series? We'll figure it out. With that being said, welcome.
Definitely.
Hi, Ty.
All right, now that we're telling people to go like the video, I'd like to make a little announcement, and I haven't really announced this too much on social media.
You gotta sit in your
I'd
chair
like-
for this one.
All right, I'm sitting in the chair. Sitting in the chair. I just want to announce this just because I'm a little motivated, and I was just thinking one night, I made a new Minecraft channel.
Oh, dang.
And I kind of want to go back
Oh,
to my
what?
roots a little bit to
I didn't even know this.
kind of like what I used to do, but
Mhm.
obviously I'm a lot older, I'm a lot different, and the biggest thing I've heard is I sound so much different and I act so much different than I used to. But I just want to say this really quick right now, guys. Back in the Team Crafted days, like back a long time ago, you guys got to remember, I was 16.
He was just
I
the
was
youngin'.
16
He
back
was the
then.
youngest member.
I was young. I'm 24 now. My voice is obviously different.
Ironically, your voice got higher pitched, not deeper.
Yeah, I know, right? But I want to do a new journey, and I have a goal to grow a brand new channel where I can appeal to a lot of you guys, old nostalgic subscribers, while still, you know, appealing to a lot of my new subscribers and, you know, content I do with, you know, a lot of new people as well.
With that being said, should we go into what you do now?
Yeah, let's do it. And actually, let's lead that up a little bit. I want to ask you guys, you know, how have you guys been? Like, you guys have done this series. You guys have been, you know, having fun, talking with a bunch of new people. How have you guys been feeling?
I really enjoy this series quite a bit. However, at one point in time, just like with most YouTube analytics, something will pop for a little while, and then we have to come up with something new. That's just how it works. We got to come up with something
and
new.
let's just face it, especially with the nostalgia craft, it appeals to Team Crafted viewers, a lot of nostalgic Team Crafted viewers, and they want to see the members of Team Crafted, in these series. Nothing against anybody else who's been on the series at all. Nothing at all.
Sparkles and Ant Venom are like, are you freaking serious right now?
This is like a joke to you?
But I gotta say, I think a lot of people, I think they'll enjoy this episode. They love the Jerome episode. People just, they like it. They like to see the old members just because, we did countless videos together.
Yeah, what's cool about that statement as well, though, talking about the Team Crafted era, is a lot of the viewers who are tuning back in for the Nostalgia Craft have also done a lot of growing up themselves and have changed a lot themselves. The same way you said, that started for you when you were 16, now you're 24. 8 years, my God. But
did you has any of you guys looked at your analytics lately? But like literally only 17% of my audience is the age of 13 to 17 now. All like the other 83%, they're all adults now.
Yeah, my favorite portion is the 60+ audience. Hit up the grandma scene.
I only have like a couple gilfs, bro.
Oh, you do gotta remember, but we'll keep this low key. A lot of people use their parents' accounts too. So I mean,
But what I'd say to that though, Ty, is you're not wrong.
Help my numbers here, Ty. Help.
But the biggest demographic that I'm sure we all have, or at least Ty, like on your like nostalgia video that you're gonna post with this, you're gonna see a lot of the viewers are in that 18 to 24 range. So those are people who put their real age most likely. Yeah, I agree. Like if you're gonna submit a real old age, then you're probably old. But,
and one thing about the new viewers is I've noticed this too, and I definitely I love every single one of my viewers, especially in the past. Even though sometimes you guys can get a little hectic and maybe comment something or like even nowadays
I've PTSD flashback.
I've had some old subscribers find me and comment, and they'll be like, wow, your content's so cringe now.
I want to say I did see that. Like there are people
do
who
see
need
that.
to relax a little bit and let people do whatever they want to do.
And there's nothing wrong with it. I totally understand that. A lot of them are older now, and that's my point. A lot of them are older now, and they might not.
Ironically, sorry to jump in here. Ironically, our content back in the day was very cringe.
Yeah, like, and they gotta remember too. They were 12 years old as well. Yeah. They were 12, and they liked cringe content. It's just YouTube definitely appeals to a young teen audience, especially in a lot of games, especially Minecraft now, as Minecraft has blown up. Most
there's
Minecraft
certain waves
YouTubers,
of generations. You remember how like back in the day, Ty, when we were part of the RuneScape community, we used to talk about how there were generations, and so like the first generation would have been like Skychi and Max Boysen and
or like
So
even your old
TK.
content, like Fortalols.
I promise like
that probably appealed. That probably appealed to a young kid because I mean I hate to say it's funny, but it was like cringy.
Dude, like my content, like all of our content back in the day was cringy as hell.
Oh, sir,
made it so beautiful, Like it was just memes. It was just a bunch of people who had access to the internet and made a bunch of videos. And
so I don't think I actually said that. Not what I do. We're kind of getting off track, but like for everybody who's interested in join me on my new Minecraft journey. It's a new project that I want to do to re-blow up in the Minecraft scene.
Good choice of words.
My link will be
off
I don't
track.
know if you guys want to put the link in, that'd be awesome. Shouting myself out here, but but yeah, no, I mean if you're interested, or you can just look up Deadlox. Channel has like 18K subscribers right now. What is the
icon we're looking for?
I put the original Team Crafted one.
All right.
You know what? Jerome uses it. Sunday uses their original one. So I'm just gonna use my original one. Why not?
Yeah, OG. Go
So
OG
why
style.
not?
Ty, I've got a serious question for you.
What's up, man?
I don't know if I ever asked this in the past. Why Deadlocks? Because it sounds a lot like dreadlocks. So I'm waiting for the hairstyle to come out. But
honestly, I've probably said a million stories on how I got my name. Whether it was at the time I really liked Deadpool, and I was like in my PE locker and I saw a lock. I put the two together. I think it was either. I'm trying to remember. I've had this name for a long time, but in all reality, I actually think I just got it off a random generated Xbox Live, username.
Okay, one of those classics.
Yeah, it's just the random generated. Oh, back in the day when Xbox Live, you could random generate a name. So
way back when.
Yeah, pretty far.
All right, I'm not letting you dodge it this time. What do you do?
I'm basically an editor, and I help manage actually quite a few. What just happened?
Did you
Buddy,
see
how did I
those
get out of here?
moved?
I just heard explosions.
Yeah, you were supposed to punch that tie. I had set this up, but that was bizarre. I've never seen that. Here, Adam, get off this. I'll put some new ones.
That was parkour.
Wait, what?
I was doing
Sorry
the
to interrupt.
classic Minecraft parkour.
No, but
Okay, I just heard a random explosion.
push that. They go like it's on a track still.
Oh,
What
well,
the hell?
What? Okay.
okay.
Sparky's gonna be so mad.
Good thing this is the finale. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's go back. I'm heavily in the Fortnite community. I work with a lot of Fortnite creators. I'm part of a group called Team Forknife, which is me and a bunch of my new friends. Which we basically do Fortnite content. I'm the editor, so I edit them. I stay consistent in that community, and I actually love it. I love the Fortnite community. I've been doing this for.
Hasn't most of the Fortnite community, like well, at least for my my conversations with them, is it seems like most of the Fortnite community grew up watching like me and you.
Not. I'd say not really at all, actually. For
I've had so many conversations. What?
For this new era of fans that we have anyways. For example, a lot of a majority come from Mr. Top 5, who I actually do videos with probably every single day. A lot of those fans are really young viewers, and we've met them multiple places. We've done trips to LA, multiple trips to LA, Texas. We've even met fans.
I meant the creators
Mr. Top
themselves.
5. Yeah, we've met fans of us actually in my hometown. All my buddies flew down here, and we had an Airbnb, and we were doing videos and stuff. When we went to this, like real life parkour area. Bye-bye. And we actually had some fans come up to us, and a lot of these Fortnite viewers and fans, they're actually a lot younger. That's why when I do see comments of old fans, whether they're saying, "Oh, this content is cringe," "Oh, you sound so weird," "Why are you sounding so upgenic, up hype," and all this stuff. Well, one, that's just how I like to do videos now. I don't like to be quiet. I mean, like if I did videos like back in the day, where it was like, yeah, spring break. I mean that's cool. That was cool for the time being, but I feel like I don't feel like that's enough anymore.
Well, there's different genres, different styles, right? So there's, as you said, the yeah, like coining a new word, the upgenic, the more positive, upbeat content, right? That really encompasses that type of an audience. And then there's a lot of people I've seen actually in the Minecraft space,
There are like
some of which
explosions in the Minecraft space that are just completely related to like older content. Like,
well, I was gonna say, yeah, it's older-ish content, but it's like the creators themselves are people who are young-ish now. I guess they're like late teens, maybe 20 at the latest.
Yeah, well, we got like Skeppy, and people.
But I was gonna say a lot of them. I'm not gonna say names because I don't want this to come off as an insult. It's not, but they're not upbeat creators. A lot of them are really low-key, just mellow. Not saying monotone necessarily, but they're just playing Minecraft. Here's what I'm doing. That's it.
There's some creators that do that and that are like really, really great, and they make it really, really creative. For example, a Minecraft YouTuber I like in this day and age is Dream. Dream, he makes these plugins, and then he plays it just normal Minecraft with these plugins, and it's not crazy excited content, but it's really interesting and it's really fun. And it created, in my opinion, a huge uprising in Minecraft him, starting up these plugins, whether it's, Minecraft, but, we're submerged together, Minecraft, but blocks, turn into, you know, whatever,
Chicken
endstone
nuggets.
or yeah. So it's interesting. The Minecraft community is split up right now, anyways, into a bunch of different, spots and communities.
Yeah.
It seems like it goes by the wave thing, like I said earlier in the RuneScape community, where there was like there was multiple waves of new generations constantly coming in, and those who were there for the older generations helped kind of pave the way, while the newer generations completely outdo what the old generations did. And
Yeah.
It's the same in any sport, any activity. Like that's how she goes. Speaking of RuneScape, are you guys playing Deadman mode?
No,
is
I
it
have
open yet?
not.
I just watch vids every now and again on RuneScape, so I saw on my homepage it started I think it started at the beginning of May,
Dude,
so maybe a
I
week
was
now.
going to literally try and put together a clan for this. I failed. It's too late.
I like RuneScape, and I get into waves maybe once every couple years where I get, where I really want to play it. But
It's
like
on
if I
mobile,
just get
man.
on and I just start playing it, I'm just like I just can't. I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
it's
I
on
feel you.
mobile, man.
I can't do mobile. It's too difficult. It's just too difficult. It's too
That's why I
difficult
just
for my
chop
brain.
wood and do like easy stuff on mobile.
And make
Yeah.
the poop.
Did you say make
Yep.
poop?
Yeah, what else are you doing on mobile? Why would you play on purpose on mobile if you're not on the toilet?
Make
That's
poop.
true.
We know what's going on.
I
That's
thought
true.
you actually
So-
meant like craft poop in RuneScape.
I mean, you never know. New update coming soon.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's interesting. Life is actually, really interesting for me anyways. One thing I'd like to bring up too, and I think you guys have probably heard this yourselves, a lot of mostly everybody in Team Crafted minus a couple, you've probably heard, like, let's say for example for me, like, Deadlox, where have you been? I haven't heard your name since I was like 13.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm,
I thought you disappeared off the internet, or I haven't heard about you forever.
mhm, mhm.
And that's something I've heard from a lot of nostalgic fans, and that's why
You're a
another
dad?
reason I'm a dad of 2 girls now.
Mhm.
And
Two
so
time dad.
that's kept me busy, but I have never ever
Mhm.
ever left the internet. I've always done something productive when it comes to social media and YouTube.
Mhm, mhm.
I just want to let everybody know that I'm always productive when it comes to social media, and that's one thing I want everybody to know, because no matter what, I will always try to be productive when it comes to YouTube, the internet, just because I think it's here to stay.
Yeah, I definitely don't think the internet's going anywhere.
No, YouTube in general, and
Oh.
just not even just the market, just
Listen, man, they need the internet. It's a giant AI hive mind. They're gonna use it, man. I fell down.
Alex Jones, take it easy there.
No, come on.
yes,
dude.
Alex
Come on,
Jones, come
dude.
on.
Come on, Alex Jones time. Yeah. Yeah, it's a conspiracy, Ty. There's only 3 more countries they need left before Monopoly. It's gonna go down, Ty. It's gonna go down. All right, sorry. I'll relax. So, anyway, being a parent, man, how has that affected your style of commentary? Because I'd assume that, now you want to make content that you can actually watch with your kid as well as, other people.
100%. And I've
That's what happened with Sky
actually
Media with me.
I've been actually a big believer, even since you've been doing that, that especially Minecraft content in general, just because YouTube right now, there's tons of kids, there's tons of young people, whether they're on their parents' device, that doesn't matter. You can't stop that. There's YouTube Kids, but there's people who will be on YouTube that are kids as well. My 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old, watches YouTube every single day. She watches Roblox YouTubers, toy unboxing, a bunch of different things, and I think making content that's fun and not particularly like super kid friendly, but where everybody is able to watch it.
Cartoons
And
back in the day used to have jokes specifically for parents that they knew that kids
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to get. That's what I tried to do with a
100%.
lot of my content for a while, but I wound up finding out that whether it's a conspiracy theory or not, I talked to YouTube staff while I was in that specific YouTube position. You remember, Ty, for a little
Yeah.
while, where I can't talk about it on here, but it was a contract.
Yeah.
And they confirmed to me that there was there was channel ratings itself. So like, I think it's too late for poor old Sky Does Everything. I think that it's been aid. So at this point in time, I just kind of upload what I want.
There's channel ratings. I mean, there definitely were channel ratings. People coded that. But a lot of it, how things a lot now, I think they've really eased up on it quite a bit. And instead of looking channel wise, I think they like to look, per video.
I don't agree. I swear in all my content, and they're all monetized instantly.
Yeah, no,
But
definitely.
I've seen some. Mind you, this doesn't necessarily mean a lot. I've seen videos directly from YouTube explaining their policy against swearing, and they don't really care much. It's more about the tone. If you're very, very ultra aggressive, actually like hateful, then it will affect it. But otherwise, they don't care. Plus, what's interesting is the manual reviews. They only watch the first 2 minutes. After that,
I genuinely don't think that they really care that much.
Everything right now that YouTube is worried about, and they emphasize this really, really specifically, is safety for kids because of the COPA situation.
Yeah,
is safety for kids. So like Mitch just said, when it comes to cursing, I feel like they don't particularly will demonetize you for that, unless it's in an aggressive tone. Or the biggest thing they look for, and nowadays when it comes to demonetization, is, are there children in the content? Are the children being harmed, or are the children having data used off of? So those are the biggest things when it comes to demonetization in this day and age. Anyways, but
are you gonna start Toy Factory channels soon?
No, they don't monetize.
Still are channel rating systems. I definitely still believe that. I had a long conversation with staff members from YouTube about it. I'm gonna die.
I think definitely if you have a bunch of old videos that were on the edge of YouTube's policy, I think whether a video gets pushed out or not, that can be questionable. But I do get what you're saying.
I think that I've just, from my personal experience, I've had people have to recreate all over again from the very beginning, and then they wind up doing way better than they would on their original channel.
100%, and I think that's a smart move, especially just because, again, this isn't knocking any of the old viewers, but we come from an old era of Minecraft, and like we said, a lot of them are really grown up, like I grown up.
They all have jobs. They don't have time to watch YouTube.
Yeah, they don't have time to watch YouTube except maybe once in a while check in.
Yeah, and I think the other issue is like we didn't necessarily. I mean, I'll speak for myself. I didn't personally make the correct pivot at the right moment. So you need to like grow with your audience in an appropriate stage rather than being too late or too early. So
you need to adapt to not only the awesome fans that grew up with us, but it's only natural to adapt to new subscribers, new fans, a new set of generations that are stoked to watch Minecraft, Fortnite, any type of content.
Still,
and that makes it really hard.
From unsubbed people, I don't understand.
Yeah, that's probably from browse feature or search results or something. Like, people are searching you up. You're still a very popular name. Our names are still very popular. For example, I did a Minecraft video with somebody, and they put me in the thumbnail. I was in their video, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't heard Deadlox's voice in forever. I can't even recognize it." Or, "Oh my gosh, I haven't seen Deadlox in years." So our names are still out there. Our names are very wide known. It's just, getting new people to know our names as well, not just the old people. And I think it's very difficult. And I don't know if I'm getting like too personal here when it comes to YouTube. It's just, this stuff kind of interests me. I'm sorry, guys.
This is to give everyone an idea. By the way, guys, the reason Ty gets so excited about this stuff is it's literally his job now. So like,
I love growth. I love it. I love it. It's genius. It's all genius. But the logics and just the reality of things. For example, how YouTube works now. If both you guys, like, I'll give Adam first for an example. You have over 10 million subscribers. A lot of those, like we just said, are grown up now. In YouTube stance and their computers, they're very I guess you can say they're very confused when you upload a video, and this is why so many people make new channels. Because if you have a high subscribed channel and you upload a video and it's not performing, or they're not detecting where it's coming from. For example, the biggest thing on YouTube that most creators, about all popular creators, get views from is, probably suggested.
Mm-hmm.
And if they can't find a place to suggest you, just because your viewers are, older, whether they don't watch really other YouTubers or gaming YouTubers, if they're not the new wave of viewers that's popular in Minecraft, YouTube will not know how to suggest you. So they're very confused that you have a 10 million subscriber channel and your viewers aren't the up-to-date viewers, and they don't know where to, their system doesn't know how to place you.
Yep, that's yeah, I mean that makes sense.
And that's why a lot of people, they do make, new channels, which, is good. Or, it's still very possible to get to the, very top, because it's, anybody can adapt. Like I said, in this day and age, from what I've heard anyways, YouTube looks video to video rather than a whole channel. Every video has a chance, depending on, how interested, people are into a video. That's why, you'll maybe see a jump in certain videos, and some videos will do really bad. It's not, notifications. It's not, YouTube isn't putting out my video, because they just don't anymore. They don't put, people will get notifications, that's normal, but they just don't have a, subscriber feed in the front page. Everything's,
yeah, unless you're hyper popular, your own fan base isn't finding your content on a daily basis.
Yeah. For example,
you have to hit new viewers every time from YouTube's machine learning.
Yeah, if let's say there's a popular Minecraft YouTuber and I'm doing content that's similar to them, I have, more of a chance to grow, because they're going to see, oh, his titles, his thumbnails kind of look like his content's pretty similar. We see that this big YouTuber's viewers is starting to watch the smaller YouTuber. Let's push him, because, the viewers of the big YouTuber is starting to watch the new, smaller YouTuber, and his content's very similar. We'll suggest him off the big YouTuber, and he'll get, blown up.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Speaking of blowing up, someone take a look up here. Ready? Get set.
You're gonna blow us up. All right.
Oh shoot, Jerome's house.
Oh.
There we go.
Wow.
Do we have world edit?
That's epic.
Do we have world edit? Please say we. No, we don't have world edit. Aw.
Nope, this is all gone. This is all gonna die. This is all dying now. This is all dead.
Well,
all right, Ty.
this was
so
a finale.
I'm gonna ask a big question here, because this is a question that I'm sure my audience really wants to know, and something that I feel like would be good for us. So, what happened to us, pal?
You want me to be honest, and this is an answer.
I want you to lie. I'm here as the mediator, and I need you to lie. All right, I'm gonna shut my mouth. Let you guys.
All right. Let's do a lie. We'll do this. Let me think of a lie.
So you can't even lie.
It's because you're an egotistical. Okay, I'm just kidding. No. Okay, let's get to the real. let's get to the reality of things. I think everybody has their own life.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their own life, and everybody has things they need to do. And as we grow up, we realize what we want to do and how we want to do it.
I agree. I think that,
and there's a lot of things
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, just to finish up, I think there's a lot of things that from when I was younger, even from just a few years ago, that I didn't understand then, that I understand now. That like, why is this person acting this way? Why did this person disappear? Why isn't this person doing this? Or why is this person doing this a certain way? It doesn't make sense. It's easy to critique until you understand or go through it yourself.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree. Yeah, that's where I was gonna go at. Is I genuinely think that like, we're both literally family men. Like, we're just kind of like, even if mine's not like the most functional family in the world, like, I still have things to take care of and things to focus and hone my attention on. And I
Yeah,
think
not only family, man, but let's even talk about Sky Media. You
Mhm.
were super successful. You did a ton, and I wasn't too much a part of that just because things have to go a certain way, especially how you ran it, which was so successful.
Mhm.
At the time, maybe that's something I couldn't understand, but as of now, it's like, well, of course, duh. You have to do it that way.
Yeah.
It's
It
insane.
was a pain though. Like doing Sky Media was like a lot because I
But
think
an insane accomplishment.
it definitely was. I mean, like we were right there, ready to like be prepped for acquisition, and some stuff hit the fan and didn't quite happen the way that it was meant to.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter though. The success that happened, what still happened, even if it didn't have the end game of what it did,
Hmm.
which still makes it just impressive.
Yeah, I'm definitely there's something I'm still very proud of, but with being family man, I guess going into a little bit more about that is being family men means that we sort of sit here and our primary focus is to try and provide for the people around us that we care about, and so
Yeah.
like that's literally just all that happened with Ty. Is like, while you guys kind of seen me on my channel doing that in my life, Ty found a set of friends that he wanted to focus on and do that for himself, and that was also his family, and that was also the people that he cares about. And at the end of the day, people are going to drift further as they try and build up their own empire, and then eventually, every so often, they'll come visit each other. But it's not going to ever be anything like life is, especially when you have online friends. Like, life is never going to be concrete and solid and ever anything like that you'll be able to just live in memories with.
And
Like,
let's just say it's a lot nicer to have online friends than having a group of online friends live in a house. I
yeah.
think you guys could probably relate to that. Which I didn't live in the house, which is one thing I actually one thing's on my list I wanted to bring up too. A lot of people kind of get confused about this,
Mhm.
and this is like nobody's fault, but just the reality of things. When it comes to a lot of things, when it comes to Team Crafted, I was heavily involved in Team Crafted recordings, but like I said earlier, I was only 16. I didn't live in the mansion with you guys.
Mhm.
Um, I didn't partake in some of the things you guys did. I did go to LA a few times. Had some fun. We did some things, but
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 but I
I
mean,
I
other than
didn't
that,
I
yeah, there really wasn't like.
I I didn't do a boatload. So definitely I'm a part of Team Crafted. Definitely I blew up because of Team Crafted. And the majority of, a lot of my old content on your guys' channel I was in. But I will say probably my biggest mistake was just not knowing because I was young.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, me and Mitch have discussed this a couple times with when it came to team crafted. Is that like it just for at least me and Mitch can both agree, I think. Is that we were just all young kids who just didn't know what we were doing, and if we had been a bit more mature at the time, things probably would have been a bit different.
Yeah, and I think part of it comes down to the age-old rule of no one wants to be the first to do anything, and Team Crafted was truly, I don't care what anyone says, it was the first of its kind. A bunch of YouTube young kids with their own money, with no parents who know how to handle this. So you have no other support other than some of the unfortunate people we surrounded ourselves with. I'll just say that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to have anything to do with some of them. Other people didn't want anything to do with the others. Regardless, it wasn't ideal. And it, we were the first to pioneer and have a gamer house of successful young people who, like you said, didn't have the knowledge or the foresight. And I mean, I think it was a really cool time and cool opportunity. I mean, kind of missed the boat a bit, but it is what it is. We all have learned our lessons from it, and.
Mm-hmm.
It's a learning experience, and we were all young, like I said, and it
Yeah.
worked when it did. It worked when it did, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Because it worked when it did, and it was successful. But as of everything, as of me, Mitch, you, we all adapt. We all are adapting. We're all trying to find out where we stand when it, whether it becomes on YouTube or live. There's people who have adapted and have adapted wonderfully. I'll bring up Jerome as an example. He's
Jerome
adapted
never stopped.
beautifully. He adapted beautifully, and I give him so much credit because he adapted beautifully,
Sunday?
and he didn't just adapt. Sunday did amazing too. Sunday did absolutely amazing. From when I look at Sunday's channel, when I look at Jerome's channel, hell, even when I look at Preston's channel, these
even
guys
Preston.
are
Even
making this crazy content of this style, and it definitely, people knew who they were, from the past, from a long time ago, from the olden era, and they're taking it right now and they're blowing up because they're appealing to a new era while they can appeal to the old era as well. And that's what I want to do, and I'm confident I can do that, and I'm confident I can blow up, and I think everybody in this call can.
He's just exuding it.
I know we all can. I mean, we're all smart.
I'm just gonna make a new channel with you.
Did someone say blow up?
Do you want to? If you're gonna make Minecraft content, Ty, maybe I should make a new Minecraft channel. And do you want to make a video together?
Definitely. I think it's definitely smart too. I think to make playthroughs, especially in this day and age, for example, even in the Roblox community.
Sorry.
Full circle.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, full circle, baby.
But like I was saying, even in the Roblox community, I've noticed this past month the surge of just gameplay has been very, very popular. Whether I'm seeing Roblox channels like Flamingo, he just does a lot of gameplay that's like horror that almost seems very nostalgic style content to me. Mm-hmm. Or even Jerome still does gameplay. He has a Roblox channel. He does gameplay. These communities are starting to do gameplay that's really reminding me of back in the day. But they have this new touch to it. Yeah, like maps, horror maps. It's I'm seeing a lot of this lately with a lot of big YouTubers, and for example, even like when Minecraft initially got its big blow up back when PewDiePie was doing just Minecraft playthroughs, or Laserbeam, or Muselk, all these people, they were just playing Minecraft, and I feel like that sparked a fire to this nostalgic content that has this new touch of how content is today. Wonderful. I feel like I'm boring you guys so much.
No, dude, like this is like, so it's, first off, as a creator, it's always important to hear these kinds of things, especially from the mouth of somebody whose job it literally is to help other creators explode. So I also want to make it very clear, guys, it's not like Ty is just like stating unfounded anything. Like everything he's stating is true. Like I've been in the YouTube community long enough to also be able to just confirm like the things that he's talking about. And you should mention CTRs and how watch retention is important for maintaining a high suggested feed. But in general, YouTube is just this crazy new beast where it's like it's got its own little hive mind algorithm that you need to like kind of learn. And it's important,
in my opinion, it's actually easier than ever to blow up on YouTube. If you do it right. Properly. I've helped. That was a nice fireball. Nice shot, Mitch.
Thank you.
I've helped channels, grow from nothing to, millions of views a month. So I just think, I think YouTube, people used to say back in the day, is YouTube a realistic job? And I used to think of myself, especially back in the, Team Crafted era. I used to think, actually, I don't think so. I really don't think so. But, if you ask me again today,
it's so crazy to like,
I'd say, yeah, it is.
This perspective, because usually what you hear is everyone saying the exact opposite, since there's like 100,000 people signing up on YouTube a day, that it's like the most competitive platform in existence now.
Well, when I got my 1 million plaque on YouTube, I want to say I was the like 120th person to get a 1 millionth plaque on YouTube ever, in general. Now 1 million subscribers is like 100,000 subscribers. It's like it's so common.
I personally just don't even feel like the point of subscribers even matter anymore. I might actually like put the like, not the people themselves, of course, but the number. I feel like it doesn't even matter anymore. I might just like black out or remove my subscriber count on my channel at this point, because like it doesn't really feel like
I think it's just a flex. That's it.
I don't
It's just
anymore.
a flex.
Like what's good about flexing a bunch of dead subscribers? Like, nobody's there anymore. I'm talking into the void. It's kind of more depressing than anything.
No, I agree. I definitely agree with you. I think, you know, with, you know, certain adaptions, you know, you can, anybody has the chance to, you know, blow up. It's always a chance. You know, like I said, if you start a new channel, you probably have a better chance, but it is what it is.
Mhm.
And that kind of leads me to say, you know, I've been super excited, you know, this whole video. I've been super upbeat, motivational, and I like feeling this way. And this is probably the last thing when it comes to old viewers I'm probably going to say before, you know, we wrap this up. But I've gotten some comments saying, you know, especially on my new content I've done, you know, saying, wow, you really can't be happy making this content. Wow, this is so depressing. You know, comments like that. And I just want everybody to know that, you know, people who, you know, say that, I just want to say you're actually totally wrong. I've never been happier as I am now, you know, doing what I do. You know, I love doing what I love recording the videos I record, and I want to make you guys happy, the old viewers, and I want to make new subscribers happy. I want to make everybody happy because I think that's a reality that, you know, can be done.
Yeah, I agree.
So enough about me.
Enough about you. You're only the guest. So, I mean, I suppose I should. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, you've hit like all of these like things that if anyone ever wanted to start a YouTube channel, like they definitely are gonna be able to. Well, actually,
Yeah.
we might as well hit everything. So like, when it comes to like creation of the YouTube channel itself, do you have any advice or tips for like when it comes to naming or creating a brand?
I guess the biggest thing I would just say is study. Just study what, you know, YouTubers are doing. You're gonna notice, you know, similarities in everybody. Just study. That's just the biggest thing is just study. I mean,
Study all the time, every day.
I'm gonna just chime in here, and I'm curious what you guys will say to this. I mean, I've done a lot of staring at people's content and trying to figure out the secret sauce. You know, what is the butter of 2020, so to say. And it's outside of seeing, like you're saying, similarities and formulas. So like, you need to make sure your first 90 seconds of the video are extra attention grabbing and fun and upbeat, or you know, maybe upbeat and fun aren't the right words, but engaging. They need to attract the viewer into it, even if it's a negative video. It doesn't matter what the tone is, as long as it makes the person engage and want to see what's coming. That, the thumbnail, are like the only things that I can see that are like super critical from my perspective, is like following those bits of the formula, but then trying very hard to keep your mental sanity and not get too bummed out when you see other creators who might be having success with one thing and doesn't work out for you. So maybe take that formula
overnight.
and apply it to your own type of content that you have fun with.
Definitely, and I agree with that. And you know, one thing is, things don't happen overnight. Things never happen overnight. You know, to get noticed, you know, it can take time. Some people might blow up right away, but you know, most of the time it can take time, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, or a month, or even like, you know, 6 months
or years,
or never. I mean, some people
Or
it won't
never.
work. Like that's how she goes.
10 years.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of people who want to pursue this and they come in with the wrong expectations. So
Yeah.
We literally know people who have been doing it for like years and years on end with no movement. And
So
it's-
that being said, have you guys done any cool projects, or do you guys have any plans for cool projects?
yeah, I have some pretty neat stuff, Do you want to hear?
Sure. Yeah. Let's summarize this up. That way we're not boring the viewers for too long. Since we talked mostly about me, I want to hear before we end things off. You know,
I'm
the,
working on a
the
little,
things you guys have done.
on a little Sky Origins lore comic, with the person who did that really cool fan art poster of the Nostalgia Craft Team Crafted.
Yeah.
Thing. I'm working on a Sky Origins lore. I have I hope you don't mind. I have cameos from you guys in it.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, it's gonna be pretty neat. It just kind of goes. It's like a simulation breaking comic, where basically like the reason Minecraft is a thing in this comic at all is because Sky is actually trapped inside the video game itself, and he winds up finding all of y'all inside the game.
Buddy, you're spoiling the whole comic.
I know, I'm sorry.
give some
I'll relax.
give some
I'll relax.
excitement for the fans too.
It's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. That's all I can say. I definitely spoiled even more about this on Twitter.
Oh, that sounds sick.
And what about you, Mr. Bajan Canadian?
I live in Canada once again, so I had my 5 years in Florida, and I'm happy to part ways with that location. Great weather, horrible experience, so it's good to be done with that. And I mean, I've got my channels, I've got some stuff planned. A buddy of mine here in Montreal, actually, you guys probably know him as well. Nooch is going to be making a YouTube comeback soon, so we've got plans to do a bunch of stuff together. Server business is going, and that's probably the biggest thing I spend my time on right now is hustling all the organization and game plans for that. So
are you gonna be like doing this like are you gonna be moving in with Nooch or something?
No. God, no.
I was like, are you ready to go back in with roommates?
No. My girlfriend is the last roommate I'll probably ever have. So good on that front, thanks. What's that?
You're still with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's been a long time, dude. That's congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, we've been together 5.5 years now, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, he's beating us.
A minute.
I have the longest time. So.
All right, he beat me. Just corrects it. All right, he beat me.
Hey, you guys have both brought life into this world, so you guys can both beat me. That's all.
I got 7 years in my relationship. So.
Damn,
dude, that's like more than 6 years.
That is a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah. No, but that's it. I mean, just hoping to find something that is like truly exciting for me. I mean, if we're it's Nostalgia Craft, we keep it real. I mean, I want to get to a stage of YouTube where I am myself again, if that makes sense. Because playing it's not really fair to say a character, but an altered version of yourself for so many years, trying to be family friendly and this, that, and the other. It's like it's tough, man.
Listen to my song Masks.
I'll give it a listen for sure.
That's exactly.
It's tough because like the camera turns on and you change a little bit. The camera turns off like around friends, family, whatever. Ironically, around friends, family, etc. I swear like a fucking sailor, man. Like I have no filter. The shit I say is crazy. But then on video, I go into Minecraft mode, as I call it. But no, that'd be my.
I think there's a fine. I think there's a fine middle to keep sane, and I think the best part of it is just
there's
to
no such
keep
thing as
positive.
being sane and doing YouTube. They're lying to you right now. They're lying right now.
YouTube's not easy. I'm not gonna say it's the hardest thing in the world. You know, we're not building houses and towers and stuff, but
yes, we are. It's Minecraft.
You got me. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's really all I have to say. I'm ready to wrap it up.
All right, let's. All right, we're getting into Skylox already. Let's get it. Wrap that shit up. Let's go, boy. All right, sorry.
Put a bow on that shit. I'm out of here.
I'm trying to find a bow. I'm trying to get naked here. Hold on.
Oh God.
But
what was the left foot thing? I never knew that meme, by the way.
I
knew of it. I never knew the origin.
That was actually a meme. I wasn't even in that video. I don't remember what video that was. Adam just started like doing this.
Adam and Jerome just saying weird shit.
Yeah, like they always do. And then like they did this like ties left foot thing, and then it like literally trended.
We were talking about trying to take your foot off and eat it.
Oh
yeah. A Jerome thing.
I thought it would have started from like.
Chewbacca. It's a Chewbacca thing.
I figured it
but,
was a weird photo or something where you happen to have no left shoe on or something.
No,
Ty's left
I
foot.
got a bunch of weird messages from that trend, and we'll just leave
weird,
it as that.
It's pretty weird. But I mean, this is probably a good place to wrap this video up, just like Ty said. Guys, thank you so much for watching our little finale episode of Nostalgia Craft. Hopefully you learned a couple things here today, so you guys could make your own channels as well, and then make your own little podcast with your friends. But it's always good. It's always a pleasure talking to Ty and getting to reconvene with Ty. All right, we're good.
Nice.
And I thought that was gonna do way more damage.
That is a weird looking egg.
What?
It's
I
a
was
turtle
looking at
egg,
that.
buddy.
What is that?
It's a turtle egg.
Turtle
Oh,
egg, but
word.
it's
That's a turtle egg.
it's too tall, man.
Oh, I
It just
keep
looks
falling.
weird.
But yeah, guys. I mean, thank you so much for watching this finale episode of Nostalgia Craft. We've pretty much blown up this whole entire thing. The surprise that I wanted to have at the end of the series, we're just gonna go ahead and let you know what it was. We have the map for you to download. So with that being said, it'll be in the description. If you guys want to download the map and create your own little
Wait, Adam, is it this version right now?
no.
You don't want to give up this one?
Uh-oh. All right, guys, have a nice blown up map. Thank you so much.
Oh God, I hope you have a backup.
Ty's channels will be in Ty's channels will be in the description below, so you can go check him out. Make sure to show him support.
Get me to 100,000 subscribers. I want another silver play button.
Give him a silver play button so that he can turn it into a belt buckle like I did. Did you ever tell you that?
You can't do that anymore because they're just one piece now.
Oh no, maybe they saw my video and they were like,
No, it just has to be a really big belt buckle.
It's a real big belt buckle. That's
just
right.
a humongous belt buckle.